Alright, so I had time to think over this entire direct. And you know how usually like when you hear something and it doesn't meet your expectations, that lasting impression lasts on you for just a little bit. I think that's what ended up happening to me. I gave off like my initial impressions. I tried to think about it on the side, but it's like, ugh. So I kind of had to take a little bit more time to try to think everything out. So overall, the Smash Direct, from I had to go over it when I was sleeping tonight or last night, and I was like, okay, let's think about all the positives and all the negatives. And I realized the reason why I rated it so low was simply because, not that it didn't meet my expectations, but the fact that the release date was the most important thing to me. And when that's not, when they push that back for the Wii U version, which we all know is going to be the best version, or the version that it's going to be the best playing on, the best experience, it bothered me to see that the Wii U version was coming out later, in a significance later than the 3DS. In a way, I kind of feel like Nintendo kind of treats like the 3DS owners as like first class people, first class citizens, and then like the Wii U owners are just like, you get the leftovers, you bunches of niggers. Like the 1960s. But here are my final thoughts on the Direct. I would give it about a 6 or 7 out of 10. Because the release date itself is like, for 3DS version, I'm pretty excited. I don't know if I'll get it yet. I think I'll get it for the sake of trying out characters, but I won't be playing I'll only be playing it until I get the Wii U version, and then once I get the Wii U version, I'm gonna be on that almost all the time. Overall, I think that it was a pretty good Direct, but I do feel as if one of the main issues was how they revealed certain characters. The character reveal that was probably the best was, it may have been Greninja's. I think it probably was Greninja's, but my problem with how they revealed the characters is that I feel as if Sheik and Zero Suit Samus and Yoshi, I feel as if all three of those characters should have been revealed as in separate trailers, like released on like days where screenshots are released. I don't feel like those returning characters, for like what they did new, I don't feel like that deserved part of a Direct. And if it did deserve part of a Direct, I feel like it should have been like in a later Direct, like really close before E3, like next month, if they did like a Nintendo Direct next month. I feel like those characters didn't necessarily need this Direct. That's my thought on them. The new characters, Charizard, I think that was a smart idea for them on this part, and that's only because that could easily be mistaken as Pokemon trainers back instead of people just listening and saying Charizard. So I'm happy they explained that, and they explained what their final smashes are. They didn't explain too much on Greninja though. And I feel like if you're gonna have a new trailer or you're gonna have a Smash Direct, I feel as if you should go ahead and explain on the main new character, not the ones that are technically new but they're old. So my main problem with this Direct was just two things. I feel as if some characters did not need to, some characters did not need to be revealed during the Direct. They just deserve screenshots. The other ones, some characters, or not characters, but the release date also threw me off. Those were the two things that left a bad impression in my mouth. But going on to all the good stuff, because this is big. The biggest part being that, actually, let me go to something that's interesting. An interesting part is that when Sakurai had introduced himself, he said they were working at Bandai Namco. They're not working at Nintendo. So which makes me think like they have more tools to what Bandai Namco is doing. So I wonder what engine they're using. I wonder if they're using like Tekken's engine. But anyways, going on to the important stuff. Online play. Oh my god, thank you. The way they set it up is so different. You have for fun, that has items. It's 4-on-4. The stages are by pure random. Then you have for glory, which is the only mode Sudi gon' play, which is it's a possible chance for you to get into 1v1 matches, thank God. There are no items, and the only stage is Final Destination and different variations of it. By different variations, I mean that every stage, or almost every stage now, has a Final Destination form, where there's no platforms, there's just like the flat stage itself. Which is funny, because I thought they said they weren't going for the competitive approach, but apparently you liking that competitive approach, or else we wouldn't have got that for glory mode. Thank you, Sakurai. That nigga is a troll. Like, he trolled me twice. Not only did he sit there like, Zero Suit Samus will not be appearing in this release. I'm just joking. He did that, and after that, he tricked me at the end. I thought Mewtwo was back. I was like, oh, I told you, I told you. I wasn't happy. I was just sitting there like, I told you, niggas. Niggas be told, nigga. But it turns out it was just Greninja. I ain't mad about that. I think I would rather have Greninja anyways, but Greninja kind of reminds me of, like, Sheik and Falco, so. I like the new items they showed, like the fire block, where every time you hit somebody, there's one less hit. So I think there's only like 5 or 6 hits that you could do. I like that item. I like the stages they showed off. The 3DS stages tend to change more. They're more dynamic. A little bit. Smash Run. This is the biggest thing that got me the whole Direct. And I'll explain why. Now, I've gotten some comments on the reaction video. One had been saying that the reason why they had it on the 3DS only was because of the, what was it? The reason was because they had said that the screen would be panned too far out on the Wii U. That could possibly be it. But my problem with Smash Run being exclusive to the 3DS is not that it's exclusive there. It's just that, there was nothing to replace it for the Wii U version. Like, they took out Subspace Emissary, and I know we wanted it again, and there's nothing to replace it. That's my only problem with Smash Run on the 3DS. I feel as if that could have been on both systems. That's my only problem. That's it. And for like the screen panned out too far issue, I feel like couldn't you probably just zoom the screen in more? And then if you want it panned out, like, do something with, let me think. Do something with, like, the minus button since it's not used. That's just my opinion. I feel as if it could work on both systems. I like the Pokemon revealed. I like the online revealed. Their leaderboard system is pretty much just, from what I've seen, it's another leaderboard. It's a weird way of calling it a leaderboard, but nonetheless, I think it's a leaderboard. Let's be patient for the final roster. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope that they fix up this final roster a bit. Oh my god, the Smash website. They added like 4 people at once. But yeah, I do hope that they fix up the Smash roster. But the problem is, there's only so little time you have. Because they said the 3DS version comes out in summer, and the rosters have to be the same. With that being said, they can't change it up too much. Unless they do what they just did, and they reveal, what was it, 5 characters at once. If they reveal 5 characters at once, next time, then it'll be different. Remember, we're still missing at least 2 characters because they said that it was going to take him at least a month, at least over a month, to get all the Final Smashes done. So there's still mean that we're missing at least 2 characters. We're missing 2 of the original 12. We're missing Captain Falcon and Jigglypuff. I don't really care about Jigglypuff. It'll be kind of sad not seeing him on the roster, but I don't use him. But I want to see Captain Falcon. And I want to see Falco. And I think that's it. I want to see Chrom still, but if it's priority, I'm gonna go Chrom. But anyways, that's my assumption over the Nintendo Direct. I've heard some people calling it the best one they've ever had. I still think that the one that was the best was the one that they had in January or February of 2013. I think that this one would be like a second. I would call this number 2. This and possibly the E3 one. So, I give this a 7 out of 10. Yeah. I think that the 3 bad things they did was that Smash Run is not bad. I don't care that it's exclusive to 3DS. I'm only mad because they did nothing to replace Subspace Emissary on Wii U. What else? The characters that they reveal, I think some of them could have been revealed during screenshots or trailers. And what was the last one? Release date. The Wii U. Wii U's release date. You know what's funny about that though is that it seems like as of now, the Wii U has less content. So it's weird as shit. But that's my final opinion. I may have left a bad taste in some of you guys' mouth, but like I said, your initial impressions are your initial impressions, and that thought is stuck in your head. So, I may not agree with you. I may still not agree with you as of now. But I think that was a pretty good direct. I think I was just hard on them because Smash Run exclusive with no replacement and the release date really got to me. The characters selection, not so much, but the release date and that Smash Run thing, it got to me and it left like the weirdest impression in my mouth. So, that's my final thought on that. 7 out of 10. Note that I took 1 point off for everything. See? Fair grading scale. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment. Send in an intro still. Stay tuned for the question of the day. And I will see you in the next video. Drop that bass now.
Your end has come!